I go by Monica the Great, MTG, la reina, la jefa. Papá, para que sepan y nunca se les olvide, I am a first generation Latina. Soy mexicana de Guerrero, Michoacán, para que sepan. Okay, I'm also a West Coast baby. If you know where it's at, I'm from the IE. Okay. It's like 45 minutes east of LA. So it's literally like, anyway, I'm not going to give y'all a history lesson. But with that being said, I am here to show y'all that. And we can just go on to the next one. You know what? I'm just gonna keep speaking that unto myself, even when I don't believe it. The great part.
Yeah.
So, I'm Monica the Great.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
People need to support other people.
This is literally, yeah.
I think what I have seen and heard from artists that like I don't feel supported. Well, when was the last local show you went to? You know what I mean? I go out. I don't post that I'm going to be everywhere all the time, but I just show up. And then people will show up for you. And it's not saying that it's like that's how it like, you know, it's a transaction thing or anything like that. But if I don't really know you and you're not showing up where I'm at, then I don't know where else to find you. You know what I mean?
Because you just said that so perfectly.
Yeah,
though.
because I'm literally either at my house, at my job, or I'm like creating or performing. So where you, I don't know if everyone can come to my house for real. Yeah. But like, you're also not going to go to my job. Yeah. You know what I mean?
We're going to hope that you don't.
Yeah. Or, so like, where else are you going to meet me at? Right. Where I create or where I perform.
And so then going out supporting.
And supporting other people, and also supporting other people without expecting it to come back to you.
Exactly. Because it's still something that enhanced our joy. It gave me perspective on like myself and where I'm at in this current moment. That's what art is supposed to do.
Yeah, and I love music, so I'll go listen to anybody. If I'm interested, then I'll just go. And if I feel like, you know, I really want to connect with this person, I'm gonna go support them, and then we can maybe build something from there. Yeah. But yeah, I think it's just all about supporting that. I mean, that's how I got to where I'm at. People
be recognizing you now because of how much consistency you show up in the community.
Yeah.
I really see with your crew of people, and just like in general how you embrace, but to see your community and what you all support with each other is very, very evident. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, like and not just showing up, but also streaming people's music, sharing your friend's music with other people that may not know who they are.
Using it in your social media.
Yeah, posting them on your stories, you know what I mean? That helps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because people get curious. Like, I know my fan base is very curious to know, like, who I'm listening to, who I'm hanging out with. And I know because on, like, your story post, you can see how many, like, sticker taps people get. Like, so, like, let's say...
teaching me something.
Let's say I tag you to a post.
Okay.
You can go into your... insights of that story post, scroll down, and you'll see how many times people tapped on the person's at.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thank you, marketeer.
Yeah.
Shit. Learning, see?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I pay attention to those things. because I do notice that people are curious to know who I hang out with, what I'm doing, where I'm going, what I'm eating, and like so like just everything helps. I also like sometimes I'll go to a local store or something, and I think it's cool, so I'll just make a quick little like vlog and I'll post it on my TikTok or my Reels, and sometimes those go viral because people are like, well, okay, where does she go? You know what I mean? So like even helping a business out with making a quick little 20-30 second video can help. I feel like everyone is curious, and it doesn't matter like it, you know what I mean? Everyone is like, you know, if you go on TikTok, okay, and you find people that go viral, and you find people that have thousands and thousands of followers, right? Some people are just, you know, they're not like big, like rappers, singers, whatever. They're not on stages. They are families with like 2 or 3 kids, and people just get curious to know what those, you know, moms are cooking, or like what the dads are building, or whatever the case may be, or like what are the kids eating, or like where are teachers teaching, or like what funny things did like students tell their teachers.
Right. You're right, because I'm curious. I'm a rabbit hole person, so I'm like, I just don't think that people are that way towards me.
Yeah, and like you would think like, okay, what makes them curious? Because I don't know, my For You page is ridiculous. Like I'm like, what? How did I get here, Monica? What are you doing?
That's me too, and I'm like, I gotta get my algorithm right, and there's so much to play into it, and then I'm like, by that time I lose my personality.
Yeah, literally, sometimes I'm in like deep into like social media drama, and I'm like, oh my god, how did I do with? What happened? Like, what did I do to get here? Or like sometimes I'll literally be on like teacher TikTok where they're just showing off all their outfits, and it's so cool. But how did I? What happened?
I was watching like bed making competitions in China for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I just saw a Simon Says TikTok. Like literally it was on like Red Bull music or something like that. Red Bull something. Some sort of competition where they were doing a Simon Says competition. It was a bunch of people. And I was like, how did I get here too? Okay, I'm from California.
Okay.
From Rialto, California to be exact.
Okay.
It is the Inland Empire, and if you don't know what it is,
I don't.
I was about to say this on stage, but I was like, let me not get into it. But it is the largest county in the United States.
Okay.
It is literally like all San Bernardino, all Coachella, Palm Springs,
shit. Okay.
Chino, all these cities all put together. It is called the Inland Empire.
Okay.
That is where I'm from. Moved here to Denver. I went to CSU for a bit. I went to the Art Institute as well.
Okay.
And then
How did you feel about CSU being in that area over there?
Well.
Okay. And then you were where?
The Art Institute. I did listen. We did a lot over there.
Yeah.
But it was, you know.
It just was a rapid changing time where they were like very much like excluding diversity. So that's why I was wondering. Then you were in the Art Institute.
Yes.
And you stayed
I didn't graduate either school, but I went. And then I was just like, what are you doing, Monica? Because I'm over here trying to get an art degree. And granted, that sounds great and all, but if I'm being honest, I don't think I should have gone to school for something I'm already doing.
I love that you're saying that right now.
I feel like I should have turned on my noggin a little bit and done something else that could have also helped my career, but just not art, because I'm already creating. They're teaching me things I already know and things that you can't teach anybody. You know what I mean? Like, you can't teach stage presence. You don't want to test me, I'll take you racy. I'm a West Side legend, they questioning where this Mexican beats come from. Kevin, I'm Tommy, I'm the future with Tommy. I could have it in my prodigy. Stay high, so you bring big dog energy. I'm Ray Day, you are move like God.
So, how did you like end up back in California then?
Because
I was like, that's when I really started. I have to be honest. That's when I was like super fan humaning you.
Okay. Period.
Is because you and Jay were out there, and I was like, who is this dope ass human? Like I've been a fan human for a while, so.
Oh, period.
I just love your journey. I guess I'm that curious hoe that's been like scrolling.
See, I get curious with everybody. Mm-hmm. Like I'll just doom scroll, and I'm like, how did I get into 2013? I'm so sorry. But so I got accepted into LAMP, Los Angeles Academy for Artists and Music Production. Mm-hmm. They only accept 50 students per year out of the whole world. So it is mentored by Stargate. Stargate produced all of Neo's hits from So Sick on. They did Rihanna's Diamonds. They've worked with Beyonce. They've worked with literally everyone and anyone you could think of. And they literally handpick everybody. Like I went to school with people from Romania, from Albania, from Ecuador, from the UK, from here, and like random place. It was the craziest thing ever.
Yeah.
And me and Trip both got accepted same year. Kayla Ray went there the year before.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, and it was just crazy. Basically, what they do is they bring in different mentors. So we got to meet a bunch of different people. They give you a challenge almost every week. Mm-hmm. You have to at least create one song a week. Mm-hmm. What makes it difficult? What makes it difficult is they put you in different groups you cannot choose. It's producers, songwriters, and artists. Mm-hmm. And my second week, I will tell you, was the week where I kept hearing Kayla's voice in my head saying, you just have to be open to growth, friend. You just have to be open to growth. Because that second week, the first week, easy. Mm-hmm. It was me and Trip, and then a producer from the year before. He knew Kayla, so we just felt like family. I think we made like 4 songs in a week.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was like super easy. Mm-hmm. Second week, however, they put me in a group with an indie folk singer from the UK. And she was very on top of her stuff. And then a producer from Romania that did a lot of like house EDM. And our challenge was to talk about like something bigger than you. And they worded it on some like talk about racism, like talk about like homelessness, talk about things that are just bigger than what you can like control. And well, it was difficult. The producer from Romania, we had a hard time like communicating with him. And there was a point in time where I was like, bro, this is a good hook. Like, what are we talking about? And he literally said, go take walk. You come back after walk. And I was like, oh my God, did he just tell me to take a walk? I was leaving the school. Everyone was like, where are you going? I was like, he just told me to go take a walk, so maybe I should. So we were right in Santa Monica. I took a walk to the beach, came back, and I was like, wait, I think he was right. Because I had another melody that came to mind when I took the walk, came back, and he said, that is the one. And the girl, like, I was just like, brethren, you are throwing me off right now. The girl, she ended up crying because she's like, we didn't even discuss, like, who was going to be the main artist on this song. I was like, we can both be the artists on the song. I don't know. It was just a lot of drama where I was just like, Monica, if they have an idea, just run with it and we'll see if it works. And, like, it was just a lot of that. After that week, however, I was like, okay, well, I learned how to work with songwriters, too, because I was writing my own things. But they were coming up with, like, better things sometimes. Or, like, better melodies. And I had to be open to, like, letting my ideas go and running with somebody else's.
Right.
And that was super difficult. So, like, by the end of the year, I created some of the, like, craziest genres, things that I didn't even, like, expect me to make. I have EDM songs that aren't out. I have, like, house songs and, like, super, like, I have a song called Catwalk that's like very like fashion, like catwalk, like forward type thing. I also have super slow songs that just sound super angelic that I've never like played with before. You know what I mean? So I was just open to that, and it changed my life.
I love that, friend. And shout out to Kayla for saying what you did.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Expansion.
Yes, her voice played in my head over and over and over again.
So...
When weeks would be really difficult, I would just be like, just be open. Be open to change, Monica. Be open to growth. That is the best thing you can do. And it was the best thing I did do. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's on another thing within our local music scene. More artists supporting more artists. Yeah. The showing up, the encouraging one another, the sharing each other's journeys, you know, that mentorship of like, hey, I went there, you have to be open to this, or, you know, guidance instead of like, you know, instead of destroying people, you know, instead of being out there on a mission of like being destructive. It's like there's so many building blocks that I'm seeing coming together out of the rubble of stumbling stones that were in our community. And a lot of that coming from scarcity, right? Yeah. It's the scarcity we all experience. But within the abundance that your music is and how much life it gives to the crowd and to, you know, your upbringing and just who you are representing for yourself or being a representation for those that didn't have it, like me. Yeah. I didn't get to see the vibrancy of like what my Mexican and Spanish heritage could ever look like. It makes me really emotional, actually. Yeah. Like I'm gonna tear up and probably cry here in a second, because to just witness that, and like your show at High Dive was really beautiful, friend, and just the power you stood honoring so many things and then holding a flag. Like I never felt like I had purpose before, and when I get to live in that moment through that representation, it's everything to me. I don't think you'll ever know. Like, it's core memory in my head now. I have a lot of footage of it too, but like, Thank you. I just wanted you to know that. I just never got to really be in this realm. And so as a white passing person, you know, I had a lot of fear, like trying to approach and be like, hey, like, I'm a really big fan. And like, I don't speak a lot of Spanish either. And then you just have been like embracing me and listening. And that's like very community, but it's also just like so much like reminding me of like my own, you know, my own abuelita and the family essence that I had in that before. I haven't really had it around recently.
I do want to take this time to let you know you are Latina.
Thank you.
You are Mexican.
Thank you.
You are Hispana. Okay. And listen, my dad is like white passing. Two of my brothers are white passing. And my mom is not. Like, I look like my mom. You know what I mean? One of my brothers looks like me too. And I think that's super important for people to know. Like, just because that is, it doesn't make you less Latina. It doesn't make you less Hispana. It doesn't make you less Mexican. And I do want to let you know that, because I don't want to see you cry. But I do.
It's like out of joy just to see this representation and be with it and be in it. Like, it's like it. It's really fucking lovely.
Yeah. I get it. So I'm.
Okay.
That's me every time I cry. I'm like,
oh, thank you, friend, for just saying all of that. I'm never gonna. I don't want to apologize for the tears. It's just like what you invoked, and you should know that that's the power of your music. And like, no matter the age, you know, I'm 40 and I'm barely stepping into this version of myself. I haven't always been this. Yeah. But in order to become this, I need my community, and I need to remain curious, and in like how I exist in, you know, continuing to seek more information. I need the information. I want to know why. You know, I'm a very curious soul. So you invoking that in me, and I know that you know, everyone that I ever talk to, they're just like, MTG is the GOAT. They just adore you, and to have you in this chair today, you know, getting to like fan human you after all of these years, and that you're here, and that you tell me something that I needed to hear, but also just encouraging me without knowing, because you give us the opportunity to see in your world. And then just the you know, the power and presence that you have on stage representing so many things. UMS happened. Where are we headed next with this? Where are you headed next? What's the...
Honestly, I'm having so much fun. I'm trying my best to think less. Mm-hmm. What I mean by that is that, like, it's so easy to overthink.
Right.
About, like, does this post look good? Should I post it right now? Should I release this song right now? I know I released this song 2 years ago, but should I keep promoting it? We overthink everything.
Yeah.
Right now, a song called Mala Vida that I released in 2023 in October is currently blowing up on TikTok. Mm-hmm. That was 2 years ago that I made this song. You know what I mean? So there's no timeline. I was literally on my way here telling my brother, LMA has a song called Boot Up. Mm-hmm. That song was released, I think, 2 or 3 years before it blew up.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what song it is, but Doja Cat made a music video for a song that blew up after she got famous, but she had already released the song, and she made a music video after. About 2 to 3 years after she had released it, in the midst of, like, her, like, blowing up. So, like, there's no timeline. Just post it. Post a lot. Post whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to post 10 times today, post 10 times today. If 10 things happen today and you want to pull your camera out for all 10 things, pull your camera out for all 10 things. Don't be worried about if you're going to I'm going to annoy my people. Post it. I'll post a video and algorithm will send it out to certain people.
Right.
You post the same video again, it'll send it out to different people. So I was also talking to Kayla on TikTok. She was like, friend, if a post goes viral, post it again, even if it's the same video. She's done that before. She made a video, it went viral. She posted the same exact video again, and it went viral again. So it just doesn't matter, you know?
It's hard for our brilliance to just be called content. I'm really sick of, like, our existence being content.
Yeah.
So, like, we go out and we collect a lot of evidence of the brilliance of our city. You know? Right. I'm trying to do it in that more curious mind of, like, if I stumbled upon my own page, what would I have wanted to see and how much of it? Everything. And
that's why I post the way I post because I know my fan base. My fan base wants to know what I'm doing, where I'm doing it, who I'm with. And I know this. my fan base also loves when it's just me and my camera. And, like, you know what I mean? I'm this close to my face and I'm just talking. You know what I mean? I get a lot of, like, reaction when I make those videos. Or if I'm, like, mad, but I'm, like, making a joke out of my, like, anger. Though that stuff, like, gets traction. So, like, and then also, like, if I make vlogs and it's just, like, me being weird in my car by myself, that gets traction, too. And I love doing that stuff. So just finding things that make sense for you. And make sense for your fan page.
It's just a lot of screaming and stimming.
So, I mean, that'll be good, too. You know what I mean? People, I love watching stuff like that. I just sit there and I'm like, that was so good. You know? Like, I love when people are just themselves. So instead of this, like, cookie cutter thing,
the curated online version, they believe themselves to be perceiving themselves that way. And I think, like, we don't even see you that way, though.
And, like, I love the cookie cutter version of myself where I'm just like, look, I look like a little doll. But then I'm also like, take these damn boots off because I'm about to, like, turn up. You know what I mean? Because I don't like looking like that all the time. Sometimes I like to be in oversized clothes and just chill. And eat a big giant burger on my couch.
And like a bag of chips and literally cuddle with it in my bed. That's what I do.
I love that. It's so good. I am Monica the Great. MTG la reina la jefa. Papá que sepan y nunca se les olvide. And you can find me on all social media platforms at IE.MTG. Or just look up Monica the Great. On all music platforms, it's just Monica the Great.
Okay. Friend, thank you so much for enhancing my joy, for blessing UMS with your representation. It wouldn't have been the same without you, for real.
Thank you.
Like, Honour and I couldn't even handle it. Like, we just kept, when we were collecting the brilliance of you, we'd see each other from across the room like how? Just like the way you enact the crowd, your entire essence, it is more than just performing, So I just wanted you to know that. So thanks,
friend. I was concerned. I told my brother, I was like, I talk too much, don't
I? Get your water, baby.
That was fun.